Hello friends, welcome. I am coming on to show you what I've created for the steampunk group swap that I am in. The requirements are a handmade greeting card, a set of 2 rosettes, memory decks, or an ATC, a set of 2 tags, and a beaded item. Oh, and an altar pencil box to put everything in. So I don't have a box, but I do have a pouch. She said box or case, so I am making this a case. And it needs to be mailed out by April 1st. So I start off with the pouch. Now this pouch, I think I got this one at the dollar store. You can see a little bit of like the shiny stuff. So what I did was cover it with a wallpaper. I sewed it all around. I used glue and then I sewed it all around. So this is the background, is the wallpaper. But before I did put it on here, I did use an embossing folder, and I kind of like embossed it like with to look like metal or something. So, and then I did use a little bit of like sprays on it, and not sprays, distress inks, and wrote it all on there. And then I cut out these dies that I have of the those little wheels, and I had purchased this from some lady on YouTube that sells like junk journal stuff. And then I added this piece. This piece was gifted to me on a swap that I did. I think it was with Bridgerton swap, and this came in there. And of course I added this little wooden suitcase, and it has a little bit of I put that under there, and then I put this on top, and then I put that clock there, and this is a button that I cut the back off, and then these are some more of those little wheels, and I put a ticket in there and a map. And then I had bought this their stickers at the art asylum, and it was like a few of them, so I was able to use these right there. I added this key. This is a Tim Holtz key. It says fly. And then I made this little dangle. I had found these at estate sale, so I have a couple of those, and I added some beads on there inside this little container. I put more of those little wheels on here. It's earring that I cut the back off. I inserted a little pearl in there, and then I added all these little things right here. And then in the back I added the same as two different strips. I had made this a while back. This is foam. I added this little thing right there. I cut out the map. This is like fitting for traveling. I added this things right here, and I had this little piece, this little leather piece right here. So I added some, what are those called? Oh, I can't remember, but I added those clasps in there, and then this is foam as well, and I just painted it. And yeah, it's a workable pencil pouch. Oh, it's closed. Oh, I had it open. Yeah, and there you go. I'm gonna stick all the stuff that I made in here. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side. Now I made my card. As you can see, I embossed this one, and this is the same embossing folder that I used for this one, but you can't really see it. But see, I love you can see all the little like bolts and stuff. And so when when I embossed the envelope, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wet it and everything. And well, it's an envelope, so it's gonna stick. So it closed down, so I had to open it. And when I opened it, of course, it ripped. So my solution was, oh well, I can use the paper the paper collection that I used to make everything, and make the flap. So that's what I did. I made a flap, and then to cover the mess, that was here. I also put a little bit of a flap in there, but this is the back and this is the front. And I just spray paint, just spray inks to give it that old rough look. So here is my card. I think it turned out super cute. I used the Cricut base card for the back. It's empty on the inside. I'm gonna put a little something there, but I'm gonna leave it like that so that they can use it. This is texture paste. It's like very rough. I don't know if you can see it. It's a dimensional, so you can definitely see it pop out. It's rough, sandy kind of. So I use the background. So it's just a white background, and then I just glued it onto here. But I use different distress inks in the back, and I try to because this is the paper collection that I use. I use Graphic 45. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, and of course I used stem holes. I stamped some stuff in the back. I gessoed some stencils in the back, as you can see a little bit of words right there that are popping out. Yeah, and then I cut this anchor out, and I color it on, and then I put some stickers and stuff like that, and I think it turned out super cute. So they wanted us to do steampunk, more like mail, like to be like mail related. So I don't know if I understood the process or the order correctly, but that's what I did. Oh, that's my card. I decided on a ATC card, so this is the card I created. It's from a playing card, see, Kashara Casino. And I use, what did I use for that? Okay, so the background is like that Tim Holtz like rice paper, very thin paper, and then I of course distressed around it. I stamped on it, and you can see the card. It's a card of hearts in the background, and I just added this little piece of fabric that I had that had the Paris, the Eiffel Tower, and I added him on there, and then some mushroom, and then this is, I think, Tim Holtz as well, washi tape, and then I added this like a door knocker. So yep, that's my ATC, and I'll put my information in the back. I just haven't done so. For my rosettes, okay, so I did two. And this one I have the rosette die, and this is the Graphic 45 paper, and I just distressed it with the vintage photo, and I added this little cutout. So the paper that I use for the card, I used like a whole 8x8, and then I sprayed it and colored it, and so I cut out some pieces, and I used one here, and I used some over there. And I just had this air balloon sticker, and then I added that crown of Tim Holtz, and then another Tim Holtz cut out. So this is my rosette, and I did distress the back as well. And then this one, same thing. I hope it's steampunky enough. And this is Tim Holtz, and I kind of colored it as well a little bit, and then the little bird coming out of the cage, and then this is foam and foam patterns that I had made, and I just colored them and made them look like this. That came out cute, and that's the back. To me, that look cute. This is my pokey tool because we needed a beaded item. So my beaded item is that charm and this, and I think this pokey tool is cute, and it goes with the theme color. And then another vintage steampunkish stuff that I made is this little safety pin and I just added all these charms to it, and this charm goes from here to here. And then I had purchased this at a state sale as well. And then the, what do I want to say, cogs, I don't know. And I had this charm, so I added those there. So that's that, and then like I said, that go right there. And then my tags, I think my tags came out super cute. Here's one. Oops. My first tag, it's this one, and I did the same thing. I use the sprays. No, I use the inks, and I inked the paper in the back, and then I added dimension with some gesso and some stenciling, and then I stamped something. I added this metal number, and then these are wooden, but I used the metallic inks to color that. And this one too, I added this little butterfly, and then this oops, it's like a cardboard design, this clock. And then the back I used this is a graphic 45 paper that I used, and I added this little washi right here, and then washi tape, and then I just added this right here. And then my next one, super cool, it's another one, so you can tell that I it's dimensional gesso and or paste. Oh, it's crackle paste. And then I added this little butterfly there, that little typewriter thing, a lace right there. This is a frame, but I added like this door holder or drawer holder. And then these are stickers, and then little metal wheels, and then this is a metal sign. And then I have this is a picture washi, and then another, this one this is like from like a fortune cookie that I had. I'm like, oh, it goes good in there, so I put it right there. And then I put him in the bag, so you can see that there is acetate right there covering his face. But I think this one turned out super cute. I love it, and I hope they like it. And then this is one of the graphic 45 collections that I use. So overall, I think everything turned out super cute. I hope my partner, I guess, receives it, that they like it, and I hope that it's steampunky enough. So thank you guys for watching. I am gonna come on with another video, and it's kind of like, it's yeah, you see it. I'm running out of things to say, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. That helps me out, as I don't get monetized, but I want to get to 500 subbies. I've been installing in 400 and something subbies for a while now, and I need to get to 500. I just want to reach that goal. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like what I've made or what I've created. Thank you guys. Bye. Wow, this came out super cute.